being tall and having a passion for vehicles can often be incompatible. We understand it's difficult to fit in at 6 feet, 10 inches tall. You might wish to drive a certain car, but there are moments when you just can't. Your height makes it hard or impossible for you to fit behind the wheel. However, throughout the years, we have discovered a number of quite roomy cars, some of which make sense and others of which are total surprises. They demonstrate how headroom and legroom measurements alone cannot provide a complete picture. Thus, heed the guidance of our colossal automobile enthusiasm regarding the top vehicles for tall individuals. Hi guys, welcome to Finest Vehicles. Today we will look at the best cars for tall people in 2024. Number 10. The best subcompact SUV for tall people, the Kia Soul. Check out the Kia Soul. Its overall ergonomics are perfect for a driver with a more than average height. Together with the Soul's tall roof, its low hip point, it improves headroom. There's 41.1 inches of legroom and 39.9 inches of headroom in the front seat. Additionally, the seat angles to provide firm under-thigh support. The controls remain pleasantly accessible due to the steering wheel's ability to telescope out. Even though the Kia Soul isn't large, it's one of the most surprisingly roomy cars available in its class. The Kia Seltos is one size larger than the Kia Soul, but it doesn't feel any roomier. Number 9. The best electric SUV for tall people, the Hyundai Ioniq 5. The ergonomics and spaciousness of the Ioniq 5 contributes to driving enjoyment. For a tall person, the Ioniq 5 it keeps your elbows in a natural bed position for gripping the driving wheel while offering exactly 39.8 and 41.7 inches of headroom and legroom respectively. Its rearmost position, when the highway driving aids were activated, allows to extend your legs across the flat floor while you're stopping. That being said, the Ioniq 5 is definitely more roomy in the back than its platform cousin, the Kia EV6, making it a better choice for taller individuals. Number 8. The best muscle car for tall people, the Ford Mustang. Tall people love the vintage Ford Pony automobile. With 44.5 inches of front legroom, the new S650 generation Mustang has more than most comparable cars. The coupe's headroom measures a more typical 37.6 inches. However, you are still able to sit somewhat erect after reclining the seat. It will move the steering wheel a little too far away, but even so, you are still able to use the 6-speed manual shifter that came with the GT variant, which is the only transmission worth having. Just don't try to squeeze into the rear seat of the Mustang. Number 7. The best compact crossover for tall people, the Honda CR-V. Some SUVs are surprisingly small. Although they have a roomy exterior, the space behind the wheel is constrained by the upright, chair-like seating position inside. With the Honda CR-V, this isn't the case. Honda aimed to create a car-like seating position for the current version of the CR-V, with a great low H-point that increases headroom to 40.0 inches. Its 41.3-inch legroom also increases comfort. Additionally, the front seats of the CR-V feature ample side bolstering, which is commendable for providing lateral support to everybody. The Honda CR-V is one of the most ergonomic small crossovers, especially for taller individuals. Number 6. The best large luxury sedan for tall people, the Mercedes-Benz S-Class. One of the few cars where you don't have to slide the seat all the way back is Mercedes' renowned full-size luxury sedan. In fact, you have to move it forward a few inches to keep your elbows from locking out when gripping the steering wheel. The massive 42.1 inches of headroom in the S-Class is complemented by an ample 41.7 inches of legroom. Not to mention its luxurious seats and smooth ride. Compared to the BMW 7 Series, which has an unusually upright seating position and significantly less space for the driver, the S-Class is a superior vehicle for tall individuals. Number 5. The best 3-row SUV for tall people, the Rivian R1S. In this instance, a large SUV offers a large amount of space. The entire family, including a very tall driver up front, can fit inside the Rivian R1S 3-row EV. Its traditional upright seating position provides tall drivers with 41.4 inches of legroom, 41.1 inches of headroom, and an excellent view of the road or path ahead. Tall drivers should be aware that the R1S fits perfectly and operates in the same manner as the Rivian R1T pickup truck. Number 4. The best luxury sports car for tall people, the Porsche 911. The driver ergonomics of this legendary rear-engine vehicle are a masterclass. It's a great illustration of how comfort and space transcend physical dimensions. Tall drivers will feel as though they are confined to a cockpit because of the 911's low H-point and extremely far-reaching sliding front seat. Its steering wheel can telescope to almost reach your chest, giving you more assurance when tackling challenging conditions. This isn't true for all of Porsche's sports vehicles, though. The 718 Cayman is smaller but nevertheless rather good. Number 3. The best small luxury SUV for tall people, the BMW X1. The tiny exterior of the third-generation BMW X1 conceals a generous amount of interior room. Once more, having a low H-point and having relatively narrow seats that only take up less space inside the cabin are essential. Purchasing the optional panoramic sunroof opens up an additional 42.1 inches of headroom and makes the inside feel more spacious. The front seats get extensible seat bottoms when the M Sport option is installed, adding 40.4 inches of legroom and plenty of underthigh support. The thick-rimmed steering wheel telescopes out from the dashboard far enough to be within comfortable reach. If you were to drive the X1, you would never realize that it was BMW's tiniest SUV. Number 2. The best pickup truck for tall people, the Ford F-150. In comparison to its F-250 and F-350 Super Duty rivals, Ford's best-selling pickup truck is a bit small. 40.8 inches of headroom and 43.9 inches of legroom are the same in the front passenger compartment for normal, extended, and crew cab body types. Notably, the all-electric F-150 Lightning has the same amount of headroom and legroom as the regular F-150. This is notable because it's not often the case with EVs that have been modified from a combustion-powered vehicle to fit an underfloor battery pack. There's no smart packaging going on with the Ford F-150, it's just a big car with a big interior. And now, for number 1. The best affordable fun car for tall people, the Toyota GR86 and Subaru BRZ. Of course, a decent sports car is incredibly little for a tall person. Despite being some of the smallest sports vehicles available, the Toyota GR86 and its Subaru BRZ relative managed to become surprisingly roomy by combining clever ergonomics and a low H-point. Nevertheless, with only 37.0 inches of headroom and 41.5 inches of legroom on paper, there isn't exactly enough to stretch out inside. For a lengthy car trip, tall drivers might want to consider something else. However, taller drivers may still enjoy the quick handling and spirited engine of the GR86 and BRZ on short trips and when carving up a canyon. Still, you might not have enough space to wear a helmet if you intend to track your vehicle. Which one would you like to own? Give your opinion in the comments. Did you enjoy this video? Then please like and subscribe for more of the best new vehicle videos here at Finest Vehicles.